Now we are live. 30, 29, 28. I guess I do the damn countdown myself because we did the damn countdown. We sitting up here looking at the countdown, Anna. And ain't no countdown. Come up here. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all for being so patient and welcome to another edition of Sister Circle where we talk about where we talk about everything sisterly like in the circle. Real women with real issues, real problems.
Mm-hmm. Let me lower my volume for this thing
What the
starts.
cash commandments? That's what we're gonna talk about tonight. The cash commandments. We're gonna start at number 1 and we're gonna go to 10.
It's the top 10 commandments. There you go.
And welcome, Anna, my lovely co-host from the DMV. Anna, you've been out there on that campaign trail.
Yeah, but girl, it has been hot.
Has
It's
it?
been hot. Knocking on these doors, but I'm not. I can go social media way to get people to come out sign my petition. I said no. I'm doing it old school. I'm knocking on doors.
You going door to door like, what's up?
Door to door, because you need to know. I mean, people need to know you, and you need to know who you're representing too. You
Absolutely,
need to make yourself
absolutely,
available. Somebody vote
absolutely.
for me and can't even find you nowhere.
Put a name with the face. That's what you need to do. Put a name with a face. People
Yeah,
need to understand that.
especially running for commissioner. You saying that you want to be a representation of the whole neighborhood. So if you're going to represent the whole neighborhood, then you need to make sure that you know the whole neighborhood. Not everyone thinks alike. That's what I love about democracy.
My friend Anna, you gonna be a commissioner, girl.
Yeah, running to be the ANC commissioner 5E01.
That's exciting, girl. You're gonna be a
Yeah,
commissioner.
It is. God
I'm
is good.
very excited.
And it marks, look, I thought this year was 10 years, but actually it marks 11 years on Sunday. I've been a licensed, well, it says evangelist, but I'm laughing because my pastor said last week, all ministers come to the front, and I didn't get up. And he said, what is an evangelist? And I said, and he said, Anna, an evangelist is a traveling minister. Get up here.
And that's what you are, a traveling minister. You better let them know. A traveling minister that
Yep.
holds it down. That's what you do, girl. You holds it down. You gives it to them for
Yeah.
real and raw. You may, slip a couple times, but hey, who doesn't fall short?
The word of
But you
God
know
says we
what?
all fall short.
Right. And I'm glad ain't none of us God because Lord have mercy. We will all everybody be cast into the pit of hell the way we be judging down here, won't we?
I always said when you point forward, there's 3 fingers pointing right back at you.
Absolutely. You are
One for the Father,
absolutely
one for the
correct.
Son, and one for the Holy Spirit to remind you you're going in the wrong direction when you're pointing.
Oh my. That was tough. One for the Father, one for the Son, and for the Holy Spirit. Okay, I got you. Amen. Amen. Girl, amen. I'm sharing. I'm still getting my share game on real quick. Anna, you can keep it rolling.
Oh no, Chris Cap said he thought the commissioner covers the whole city. No, in DC, each area, each ward has usually
Oh,
up to
thank you,
6
honey.
ANC commissioners. We're not a state, but and we're voted in. Most states, the mayor appoints the commissioner. Like Baltimore, the commissioner is brought in by the mayor, but in DC, we're voted in.
Girl, can you see these comments?
No, I'm about to look right now.
No
501.
name. No name said Anna and Winters are my pastors, child. We're gonna start our own church. I'm gonna be the first deacon. Cash commandments. That's our Bible. Free daddy. Oh, sister, you've been on my mind. Sister, you one of a kind. Oh, sister, I'm keeping my eye on you. I love that song from the
I
Color
do.
Purple. Hey, Stephanie, how y'all doing? What's up, Shardy?
You can
Christina,
see. You can
huh?
see. I can't see the comments, so you got pay attention to the comments because I can't see them.
I am. I'm gonna pay attention to them, girl. I got this. I got this right here. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm be looking at the comments, girl. I got you. I got
So besides, we'll both go. You go first.
you.
Anything exciting happened this week, and anything you think that can be worked on this week? That's the first question. Something exciting that happened this week, and something that needs to work on this week.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She said no.
Mm-mm.
Nothing exciting.
Now, I can tell you what happened excited this week.
This
if
is
you want me to.
sister. You've been on my mind. It is same for you, Mickey.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
I thought y'all wanted the preacher good game to come in and talk today.
No, we don't need your Reverend
This
Mick.
is
This
Sister
is Sister
Circle
Circle.
plus one with me.
One. Never let her over more than once. We're gonna start right there. Wait, what you didn't do with Anna?
Oh
What
no,
is you doing, Mickey? Golly, he always.
y'all ain't put no makeup on. Lord have mercy. You got me.
Oh, me either. That's why I like to be back like this. Oh Lord, that's what Stephanie say. Lord, Stephanie, baby, wishing you a speedy recovery. I hope you're doing better.
Who?
No Name said all hell done broke loose this week and has and still is. That's why we're gonna talk about the Cash Commandments. It's a very important song that needs to be in every woman's life.
Yes.
Along the way, write it down, give it to your daughters, the unedited version.
He put 35%. I need. I'm just saying.
Hey, Miss Gladys is on here.
Oh, hi, Miss Gladys.
Hey, Miss Gladys.
Tell Miss Gladys I was at a meeting in my neighborhood. This lady, I'm not trying to be funny. She looked just like her. I said, we got a Gladys in my city. She came in there, stuck her middle finger at the guy while he was videotaping, and I fell out. The hair, just like Miss Gladys.
Now, Tanya said she's fine. She's going to Martha's Vineyards.
Ooh, can I ride?
Now, Stephanie, I thought your ass was at home sitting up sick and you on your way to drink some wine. Ain't that something?
Ooh, what kind of wine she like? She like red or
do you like
white
red, darling, or white wine?
Yes.
You know, I don't even remember seeing Stephanie drink. I don't think Stephanie drinks.
Oh, Jelina's birthday was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday, JoJo. And yes, that was the most exciting thing for you this week. I will put in. She like all wine, drunk. I know she is. Listen, JoJo, because I try to keep up with the A10 fam. JoJo got the most beautiful grandbaby I have ever seen with this golden strawberry blonde hair. And I think that's your first grandbaby, right, JoJo? And she's gonna be a second time grandmother coming up soon. Yep. So congratulations to you. Oh, and Miss Gladys said, don't leave me out. My birthday tomorrow. She gonna be 70 years young. Well, happy birthday, Miss Gladys. Happy early birthday, baby.
Ooh, you know how we say in the church, 3 and 10 scores. 70 is a big accomplishment to say I'm 70.
So is. A
lot of people don't make it.
A lot of people in Flint don't make it to 20. Hell, the way they're going now, they're not making it to 18.
I ain't gonna lie, I love me some cancers. My daughter's a cancer, July 1st. My grandma's July 15th, God rest her soul. My girlfriend was the other day, July 10th. Cancers are amazing people. They're the best for Aries like me because they can put the water on top of us because we crazy.
You a Cancer, you say? Well, some cancers.
No. I'm an Aries. I said a Cancer can put water on me to calm me down because I'm an Aries.
Oh, I'm a Libra. I'm even out across the scales. You know, I like my stuff go like this. I ain't even gonna lie. My scales ain't never been even in my life. Just boom, just all boom.
Oh, you got Miss Johnson, Cynthia Johnson.
Hey, that's my political mama.
Well, I wanted to see if there's an update. I remember her saying, she said not all Aries. I remember Miss Johnson saying about I don't want to dress her the wrong way. Miss Cynthia Johnson talking about a case she had.
They going so fast. Hey,
It's
Councilwoman
going
Burns,
so
do we
fast.
say
How
hi
did
to
that
her?
turn out?
Oh, well, you can talk. We'll put talk and tell us who up here. Councilwoman Burns is here. Say hey. And Sister Taliba, assalamu alaikum to you.
Oh, Aquarius, another water sign.
Oh,
Yes,
no
Leah.
name. No name. That's not true. No name gonna say Libras are petty and they don't get mad, they get even. That's not me. I'm glad your microphone is off because I almost hurtled this damn water across the damn room at you. This is
I
sister
married
sir.
a Libra and my brother's a Libra, and they was petty.
Oh,
I'm joking.
yeah.
I'm playing.
Huh? She said she married a Libra and her brother was a Libra, and both of them was petty.
I'm being funny. Most of my friends are
You
Libras
said
and
what?
Virgos.
This male bash.
Ain't nobody bashing no males this week. Oh my God.
I can't take this shit.
Did you do your cash commandment?
I knew y'all was gonna talk about men. I'm gone. Y'all can have this.
Mickey, we talk about certain men, not every.
You can sometimes you can learn something.
Yeah, I know. You know what I learned today from the men?
What?
We taking a week off.
You know what I learned today from the men? They emotional. See, there's some emotional creatures.
Yes.
We're just so emotional. Unless you want to give me a fruit punch ever.
Deldrin Johnson, what's up, little bro?
That's right, Stephanie. Medication. What's up, Deldrin?
Deldrin. Yep, Deldrin. I just saw Deldrin.
Huh? Fruit punch, ever fresh. Fruit punch. And welcome, Miss Mary Davis said she's not petty. And she's a Libra. She has to be a Libra. You can't hear us while responding?
We not loud?
Oh, you must be talking about Mickey because he's going out the door. I know you can hear us clear. He shouldn't be responding at all because it's a sister circle. Listen, no name, you ain't lying. You can't see the comments, can you, Ana?
No, I cannot, but I can put my phone up. Hold on, let me put my phone
Okay,
up.
no name said after this week, nobody could say Quincy is the only emotional one. What's up, Tony? Tony, we have a change for tomorrow evening's musical selections. We would like some blues tomorrow.
They're
requesting blues. We're requesting some blues. T from the D. She a proud Libra. I know that's right. T from the D said, good evening, A10 family. Libras are never the problem. Signed, a proud Libra. I know that's right, baby. Man, they tried to call us petty, talking about we don't get mad and we get even and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie said in my Rich Jones voice, facts. You got to do that. You got to do type A like 16 times. Facts. And then, then you get it. Merc 76. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Yeah. I miss them. I miss the council meetings. But huh?
Man, that be giving me PTSD.
And I had enough of
having 10 different emotions.
PTSD this week, okay? Now you about to give me PTSD. You hear what I said?
This conversation we about to have is going to give us PTSD.
Oh, but let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it. Let's just get dead on into it. We're going to start with.
Well, let's answer two questions.
Okay. Are you throwing them at me or are you throwing them at the chat?
I'm throwing them at the chat. Okay. So my first question to y'all in the chat, and I need y'all to respond.
Hey Jessica. Hey Karen. Hey Sherry. I'm just talking to. I'm speaking to everybody.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Mickey, give me a peach Fago if they got the peach Fago instead of the fruit punch ever fresh fruit punch. Thank you, free. Okay.
So my question, which is actually about the subject, and I want the people to start responding and then we'll start talking about it.
Okay.
because this is Sister Circles. It's not a man bashing show, but we have to be real in our conversation as women together.
Mhm.
How do we feel? And men can respond to this too. When men go after women disrespectfully, but don't go after men. And I want to see someone's point. How do they
You said,
feel?
how do you
How
feel?
does how do you feel when a man goes after a woman? So let's say the situation is a man and a woman are together, business owners work together, couple, regardless of whatever the situation. But someone else has a problem, but they go after the woman and try to correct her or call her out her name, but they don't go after the man.
All right. Well, some of the answers are rolling in. Miss J, distractions. The issue is too many people fall for it. Stephanie, bitch ass move. Miss J again, they're punks. KC, men are bitches. Free Daddy, I think it's a childhood trigger. A 10 news media group, which is Mickey Lie. It's a man bashing show. Karen, man is a bitch. Rose Merrill, hey, Miss Rose. Christine Leach says, I don't like it. Miss J said, this is what we want to talk about. Miss Gladys said, women rule and men drool. Love it, Miss Gladys, baby. Mary Davis said, they're cowards. Tony said, he's a whole bitch ass. Well, Tony is actually directing that at someone. Chris Caleb said, I see men and women go after each other on Facebook. T from the D said, weak mother. Deldrin said, free, I agree. Jessica said, that is a mark of a coward. And Mickey gone, and I can't see the rest of your comments. Jessica, damn it, they coming in so
And I can't
fast.
see at all.
Oh, Tia said, I think we use the term man too loosely. A man won't do that. Jessica, he won't let you. Now, you know what? I'm going to go to the YouTube side because Jessica be saying good
Oh yeah,
stuff.
look on your phone on the YouTube side. I can't do
Okay,
it.
you got the Facebook side on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to pull up the YouTube side
Well,
on my phone.
he don't have the thing going up in front of us no more.
No, because he stepped out, so I can't. We can't get the comments. But see, I'm gonna get them on here.
Serenity said, "Not a real man, a boy in a body." Maria, I cannot say your last name, so I don't want to jack it up. Men are intimidated by other men.
So they are, and I can't
Rose
see
said, "What
it.
was the question?" So the question was, in a situation where there is a male and a female, they either work together, do business together, or in a relationship together, and a situation happens with an outside person, which happens to be a male. But instead of the male approaching the male, they approach the female. And they either curse the female out or want to argue with the female, but they don't give the same energy to the male. And they're both equal in the situation.
Oh, she said also said they believe that this is Jessica. I believe that nature makes women easier target. This comes from many communities believing women are lower life forms than men. Okay, now that's deep, and that's true. Stephanie said when you see a pattern, it's disturbing. Christine said because he can get away with it. Those are women beaters. Sherry said low self esteem. Gladys said if we had more men, the home wouldn't be so broken. Yep. Miss J said he's a hmm, the P Valley word. hmm hmm Jolena, because they are weaker in the eyes of a man. But you know what? My mom always said, I wanna respond. I want to jump in here with the chat people. Mama said that a man that will go after a woman or will fight a woman ain't gonna do that with another man. You believe that to be true?
You asking me, Winters?
hmm I'm talking to you.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm a double dutch in here.
Okay, double dutch.
And that doesn't mean that that's what I believe, because you know I like to throw
I know you throw monkey wrenches
and
and
I'll be
stuff.
telling people you just heard half of what I said. Please go rewind and listen to everything I said.
Right.
I'm gonna play double dutch. And do y'all ever think, and just period with men, when men come to us to argue with us, which is not respectful, it's not right, but is it because if they argue with a man, they can go to another level? Is that why they do it? They're not scared of the female. But the male that they argue with can possibly, two males get locked up, two males can get killed. Because if you look at the history of the Bible and the history period, they have always said women have been in the middle of men fighting and killing themselves.
Well, that's
This is
what.
why men are starting to go at women more as time progresses.
Well, JoJo is sounding like you. She said depends on the size of the other man and how they see the other man through their eyes. Tanya said he's a misogynist. Oh, you be using them Jessica words.
Well, read Stephanie. Stephanie said, I
Stephanie.
disagree. I think they see strength and they're trying to break them.
Deldrin. This is my baby from this my little brother from the NOLA. I see why the young men in Flint act how they do because there are no good examples of a real man based off of what I see. That's a whole show right there.
That is.
That's a whole show. Tanya, take that note down for in the morning.
Yeah.
That's a 20-year-old man out of New Orleans who says he understands why men in Flint act the way they do based on what he done seen. And that's a shame. That's a shame when they want to be leaders, you know? And that's disappointing when the whole world sees you. But when you don't see yourself as doing nothing wrong, I don't know if it can be fixed, you know? We have a lot of men around here like that. A lot. A lot. We do. Yeah. I got called a trick today. By me.
Excuse me.
Choked you up, didn't it? Choked me up too.
Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Right, right. Yeah, that's how I was coughing too. Yeah, it's a fire. Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah,
I'm
T from
having a
the D.
hot flash.
You missed that, baby. T from the D. You missed that. Yeah. Yeah, I got called a trick. Said I was tricking for some money. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a whammy in there and then we're going to bring it right back. Just this week, right? The name calling of women or the stereotypes that they give predominantly Black and brown women. I'm not saying that white women don't get stereotypes, but I can only speak about my experience. I can't speak about. So in the chat, anyone other than Black or brown, especially my white women in the chat, please. It's not a segregation thing. It's just more of everyone has different stereotypes. Like for me, for brown women, y'all are always dressing provocative. Y'all are always sexual, highly, you know, everything is red. You're sassy, just stereotypes, and you're fast, and you're out there, and you're very submissive. So you don't say nothing. You do everything the man says, and all of those stereotypes are not true because everyone is an individual. So, Winters, I'm gonna ask you stereotypes that you've heard that they said for Black women.
Angry. The list goes on and on. Tricks. Loud. Argumentative. A lot of negative. I just a lot of negative stereotypes. I know I'm think about 30 more once the program goes off, but those are the top one is angry. They label a lot of Black women as being angry. I don't see myself as being angry a lot. I think the angry and the strong gets confused when you have a strong, loud voice. Does that always mean you angry? To some people it does. And it shouldn't be.
And so it plays a part.
Hasty, lazy, don't want to work, combative. like, like Kay, hey, Stephanie said we angry because we tired. Uncle Carl ran from the police once and ain't running no more. He said if it don't be for black women, we would still be in slavery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And all these stereotypes, and even white women get women, period, get
Mhm.
stereotypes automatically, regardless of how much melanin or less melanin you have. We
Right.
all get stereotypes. And so sometimes society is getting to a point where they feel they have a right to just call us out of our names. Now, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't huge on the Me Too movement because I didn't think it really represented all of us.
Mhm.
I didn't have a problem with what the fight was, but we're still battling as women every single day to just have a man respect us, protect us, and hold us up. We have a lot of women that are having children in single family homes. I am did it the so-called right way, married with 2 kids, right? But I'm still a single mother now. You could be married and still be a single mother.
Mhm.
So when you look at the situation, you always put Tupac's picture up. That song, Brenda's Got a Baby, or put his picture up. If you hear his lyrics to his song, it said we will have a race of babies who will hate the
I
ladies,
hate the
basically
ladies. Yeah.
hate the ladies. And it's getting even more deep
That
to
will
the
raise the babies.
that will raise the babies. So
Yeah.
we got young males. Social media puts it out there and say to bash women. But if you love your mother, how can you bash someone that looks like your mother? I don't understand that. So in the men in the chat, I'm not saying the men in the chat are doing this, but if you can answer, why is it women are nurturers, women bring babies, they are, I'm not saying we're the egg. Of course, the baby comes from the sperm, but I'm saying we're the incubators. We hold the baby, we raise the baby. Even if you're married, you still predominantly play the full role in a mother. But why is it that it is normal to talk about women so bad, regardless of the stereotypes? When can we get to that point? Just, I know it's not going to be answered today, but what are ways we think in this conversation we can address this without fighting, killing, or shooting each other up, or breaking apart in this deep conversation? Because you need women. And if you see the political things that are going now, women are moving. You got Kamala Harris. You got them hating on her because if Biden gets sick, do they want a woman to be in charge? And I'm sorry, I'd rather have her than some darn Donald Trump. Not going into the political thing, but why is it that we paint the narrative that there's something wrong with women and they have a right to put us down? And it's not men bashing, it's just understanding, why is this allowed? Where are the men protecting us?
Mhm. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask that at this time in my life. I don't know where the men are protecting us. The ones who said they loved us and they would always be there to protect us. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I think that society, social media has played a part into a lot of what we get from men and women these days. You know, you are what you take in. If you listen to a lot of negativity, I believe, now this is just my belief. You listen to a lot of negativity, you you listen to a lot of the songs, bitch this, bitch, motherfucking hoe, bitch. It just flows easily out of your mouth, and sometimes you just really don't know what you're saying. Is that an excuse? No. But we have accepted that as the norm. And it didn't just start today. It didn't just start yesterday. We go all the way back to from when I can remember Uncle Luke and Two Live Crew. You know, women were made into being just a sexual being with no brain. You know, dance with your booty shaking and you know your boobies out, and they glorified that. Sex sells.
I'm gonna challenge that. Someone responded, and I'm gonna challenge that. I'm not saying they're wrong in what they're saying, but just give them a different way of looking at what they said. So the person said, let me go back. I feel the most women of today disrespect their self, the language and dress code. My brother said something to me recently before, um, and he said to me, why does a man feel he has a right, regardless of what she has on, to touch her and to
Right.
call out of her name?
Mm-hmm.
Your clothes does not define the
No.
access to a man disrespecting you.
Right.
We have gotten to the point, yes, because we respect ourselves. Yes, you're not going to see none of this with me, but that's me, and not all of us are there.
Mm-hmm.
But we have gotten to the point where it's like we justify, and only because I work with a lot of modern day slavery groups with women that are sex trafficked, that I'm huge on that. It's like it's justifiable that it's okay because she had a mini skirt, she was raped, or she was touched, or she was cursed out of her name. Now, for the women that are out here promoting that language and that music, that's a conversation that the community needs to have with each other to build women up.
But I like sexy red. I like them. I like some of the music. I mean, it's like it's twofold for me. I can't sit on here and pretend like I'm just high and righty and righteous. I mean, I
But you're
like.
not doing what Sexy Red is doing. That's the
I,
difference. That's
but
the
you know what?
difference. But
People
our
don't
young girls
understand.
are learning things that are not right. But we still don't have a right to say that it's because of the way they dress that they have a right to be disrespected. I guess that's where the
Absolutely.
argument is.
Now I agree with you on that because we wore some cute outfits. I thought for pole talk, and we got called all kind of names on the internet because we wore something for a show. It's entertainment. I mean, you see entertainers do it all the time. I think the line between entertainment and real life has gotten a little discombobulated for some people. They can't tell the difference anymore. You got to know when Sexy Red steps off that stage, or Beyonce, or Nicki Minaj, or even when we come get off these podcasts. We got a whole separate life outside of here.
Mhm.
And some people just don't. Some people don't. Shit. First of all, some people don't have a separate life off of this. And secondly, others like to mix up the entertainment side with your real life and just put it all up. Oh, she wore that. They wore that stuff on Pole Talk. They all hoes. Oh, it's entertainment. And Free said, listen and gonna do it again. And Mama Quill, there's always been a double standard, and our narrative has been defined by someone other than us, and we have scumming to that narrative on some occasions. Okay, I had to hurry up and read it because the comments going so fast.
I'm gonna
To
read
call,
Sherry Allen's comment. To call a
okay,
woman a bitch was a sin until the rappers honored the word. Not only men disrespect us with the word bitch, women on reality honor the word too. I think about words like that. A lot of words we have taken that were negative and where we would like, how dare you say that? And we have taken it in the new way of living and saying it's okay to say it. But we got so many generations going. I'm Generation X. I'm 48 years old. I have a friend that's a millennial who's 30s, about to be the beginning of 40s, and she said, "Hey, B," and that's how she talks. And I was like, "Ooh." But I had to realize different generation, different way they're raised, and she was doing it in loving terms,
And
just
see,
like
I'm
when,
younger than you. I like saying that. But me and my best friend, we do that. We call each other that. But let somebody else call us that, then we get ready to fight. So I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it up open and honest. I see a comment by Mark. He said, I don't want my daughters to model sexy red in no way. Me either. But I
oh,
don't think sexy red is doing it to be anybody's role model. I have told someone before who's always, I need somebody to help with my child. I need somebody to help with my child. I need somebody to help with my child. And I've said live on air to that person, nobody can be the best role model for your child but you.
and Cynthia Johnson said, if you're stuffing inside a size 10 and you are size 18, you're going to be judged, period. That is very true.
Hmm.
Can't no one stop. I mean, who's that rapper? And you actually met her. And I had said something about, I hope she loses weight. But you actually met her and had a conversation with her, and you gave me a different perspective on her. When you went to Detroit, I can't think of the rapper that you met. She's heavy set.
Oh, the girl that's on Deb's house.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. But yes, yes. And she was in tears. Deb Atney, shouts out to Deb and everything she's doing with Deb House. Um, Waka Flocka's mama, for those that don't know her, the one who discovered Nicki Minaj. She told this young lady, she was like, she said, well, society, she was talking to Miss Deb, they had a great conversation. And she said, well, society has me think, I need to be skinny and I got to get skinny. I got to get skinny so I can, like sell records and I can do this and I can do this. And Miss Deb said, no, 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 no. You got it all wrong. She said, first of all, you need to lose the weight for you
Mm-hmm.
so you can be healthy. Don't do it for nobody else. Don't do it for society. Don't do it for the album sales. That'll all come. She said, do it for yourself so you can be healthy, so you can be here to do all of those great things. Like Miss Deb said, she didn't reveal her age, but she said, some people say I'm too old to wear some of the stuff I wear. She said, but you only as old as you feel.
And the words of oh Lord, age ain't nothing but a number, right?
Well, we don't really want to bring R. Kelly into this situation. I'm just
I'm being funny.
right. I understand. Hashtag me too. I'm serious. I'm serious.
That's a whole nother conversation with the weight thing. I
I
ain't gonna
mean,
lie. When I started losing my weight, man, I was over there. Ooh, I could wear me a mini skirt. Ooh, I could wear me some shorts. And then I was like, that's not honor. Just because I can fit it now don't mean I want to wear it.
well, you was looking real sexy in that purple dress. I'm just saying, though, Anna. Purple
But it
Rain
was
was you was,
classy,
you was doing your
not
thing.
trashy.
But Deldrin said,
Yeah.
Deldrin gave another good example. Lizzo. Lizzo came in, and I've seen it happen to so many women entertainers who come in on the chunkier, bigger, curvier size. And they, embrace me. This is me. This is who I am. And then they eventually, Hollywood or that entertainment, that industry life changes them. Hell, Lizzo's smaller than me now.
You
I
see
mean,
Missy Elliott?
Missy Elliott is smaller than anything.
I ain't trying to be funny. Let's wait a couple more years, and when they be singing that song, oh, Ozempic, let's see what the side effects of that is.
The side effects, um, heart
I
failure,
bet something
kidney
will come out
failure,
and it's gonna be scary.
weight
But
loss.
to give you some medicine that makes you lose that much weight, that's scary.
Yes, and I want some. I'm just saying. Yeah, I want to be skinny too.
I hope it's not an opioid.
What, Ozempic?
Yeah, I hope it's nothing with pain relieving or any type of that stuff in the prescription.
I don't know.
Because then when they stop you from getting in, your insurance stops you. Then what you gonna be looking for something else to take? And that's the scary part.
Yes,
That's a whole nother conversation.
that's another conversation. Because some people, I'm not gonna, and I know you're not doing it either. So I don't want to put that narrative out there. Some people take it because they are taking it to control medical issues. It helps with your
Diabetes.
diabetes,
It helps a lot with the diabetes. It
you
does.
know, health issues. So, lose the weight, feel great. And I'm all for it,
Oh,
with
Miss Big says it worked for me. I don't know about anybody else.
oh, Zimbabwe.
Sam, they
And
got
so,
Montero too. Anybody taking Montero? That's the other one.
mono who?
Montero's the other one, just like Ozempic. A lot of people take.
Oh,
You lose weight off of it.
oh no. Hey, well, I said, you know what? Uncle Carl, when you turn the lights off, everything looks the same, don't it? I'm just saying. Hey, we're going to start this week 4 talking about that fupa. Just move it up out the way. I'm just saying. That's what I'm just
But I
saying.
ain't gonna lie. I have friends, and I love the fact that, and they're not no skinny little girl, young, small size, size 8 and under, small, and they're confident in themselves, and that's a beautiful thing that they confident in themselves. I didn't have that when I started getting really really big. My confidence went out the door, and everything was an issue.
Really?
And it wasn't until, everything was an issue. Everything was an issue because my health was decaying by the minute. I was having so many health issues, and it messes with your mental state. So I was like, I cannot. After my mother passed away, I ain't even ashamed to tell you how much I gained 60 pounds off of when she passed. In 2 to 3 months, 60 pounds up.
Mm-hmm. And you share with us your weight loss journey and keep going.
I am down now 120 pounds. I'm in the 100, so I'm happy. Mm-hmm. Most people be like, eat this, do this. At the end of the day, I tried all those things, but mentally I had to get this together, because when you lose weight, you have to have this together before you even start the process.
Mm-hmm. And they send you.
And I was doing it for my health. That's the other thing. You have to do it for your health, for yourself.
But don't they send you to like mental classes before you can,
Not all. Like me, I just had to get an evaluation.
Okay.
I had to do my work myself. I had to work on myself. And realize I'm not doing this. And the person that I was dealing with has been with me when I was small, to when I got real big, to now where I'm at now. And they never left. They never stopped. But it was me. I was the one. I was the one dealing with this.
I can't even see no more of the comments. Hold on. Mickey, hurry up and come back if you're still watching. Hold on. I got to go push the button because the comments stop. Keep going on.
Oh, okay. So, but when you have men, so we just talking about the weight thing, period. Going back to the original conversation, when we have empowered, yes, when we have men who judge women that have weight, and they don't recognize the damage that they do. We already, not all of us, but a lot of us criticize ourselves really, really hard. Not like the way some people do when they publicly call you out your name. We laugh and everything. Just to throw it out there, a lot of us have laughed when we say about Liddell Lewis, calling her out her name. But I've said so many times, it's not funny anymore. It's not funny. I can't stand what she does, but she's still a Black woman. And that's the problem that I have with it. Because if a man can call that person out a name and we justify, he could turn around and call you out your name. And that's the issue that I have with it. Because when men can get so comfortable to call you out your name on the basis of your weight, your height, your complexion, it's deep. Does he hate who he is? And is he projecting it on the person? Now, I'm not saying Liddell didn't deserve somebody to call her out her name in a certain way, you do it. You call her out about her actions and what she's not doing. But I never was a fan of, being funny. I make my little TikToks being funny, repeating, laugh, but with truth. The issue that I've had with this whole entire situation with the name bashing is that it doesn't take us nowhere. It does not take us nowhere as a community who wants to have our rights at all times given to us. How can we sit here and call a person?
Hold on. Halftime. James asked a question. Little brother James, are y'all saying this to take a shot at art? Nope.
Who's talking art?
We're not taking a shot at art. I think we're doing some self-evaluation because we have all laughed we have all, even including myself, have laughed at the moose.
Yes.
We have all done that. And then when it come back around to us being called a name, it's like, well, damn, we laughed at that, So
but it ain't funny when it comes to us.
So yeah. So we just talking about it in general.
That's why I've been saying for months, I don't even get off of laughing at those things anymore, because what I be saying on here, it's not funny when men talk about women, especially Black women. Look at media. Look at the stereotypes. Look at the guy you had on the other day. I'm sorry, I got to throw it out here. Yeah, he sat there out of his mouth. He sat there out of his mouth and he threw a stereotype. Mm-hmm. What's the guy's name? The guy that was from Lentil Law.
John Groff.
He got up there and, in his conversation, I don't think he really understands. I'm not trying to be funny. I got tasked to go to the cookout, but he kind of ran too fast, in my opinion. That don't mean I don't dislike him or I'm not mad because he was on the show.
But I agree with him because I said you was a feisty little thing, though.
But that's me. But he said that all Spanish, and that's why I laugh. I said Spanish. Well, who's Spanish? He talking about he dated somebody from Spain? Or is he talking about, because, we all got a little tight. Someone say they both equal. Someone say Hispanic and Latino. But he made a stereotype that all of us, he said, all of us, you don't want to date. You don't understand. I will not date. And so that stereotype is strong. He can influence.
Where are you at? Ain't you from Jersey?
Huh?
He from Jersey too. So maybe he was, maybe just talking about this.
No. I'm just saying, period. When we put stereotypes and say all Spanish women, that's like saying, he would say all Black women. I can't because they're too strong. That's disrespectful. You could say the women that I dealt with might have been Hispanic or Latino, whatever you want to describe yourself as. But when he said that, I was like, no, he didn't go there. But at the end of the day, that's his opinion.
Jay said, he said spicy Latinos.
Mm-hmm. Now, when he described his whatever he went through, I don't stay quiet. That does not mean that I'm spicy, because I do. You're not gonna handle me any kind of way. Because I'm not.
You will pop
I'm a lady.
off. Your ass.
I'm a lady. At the end of the day, the conversation we're trying to have now is why do we have to do that? Why can't men just respect us off the top? We have been in conversations, even in the clubhouse, where I had to sit there and go off mute and to remind men that these are ladies regardless. If you don't like their opinions or what they say, why do we feel it's okay to cuss a woman out? We're the men teaching the other men, or the ones we don't say are men, boys, to say, hey, chill, relax in the chat. Yo, it ain't worth it. She's somebody's mother. She's somebody's sister, aunt.
Let me play you. I'm gonna be your devil's advocate. You know how we go back and forth with that. So do men feel that way because we cuss them out? And they think that we, well, hell, they cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss them out.
And I've had that conversation on here on Sister Circle as women, but I'm gonna even go back on that one. We do fall short. We do curse out. But do you think that sometimes it's because we're overwhelmed with how much disrespect we face every day when we turn the TV, when we walk outside, when we taking care of our children on our own? And when men sit there and tell us we're wrong on media, I'm not talking about on men, on media, we're portrayed as if we don't have it together and that we deserve to be talked about. It gets to a point where sometimes we fall short, and we're really not even arguing with the guy we're talking to. We're really arguing with the people that have put us down for the whole week, possibly. And we're just spatting it out because we're being overlooked sometimes. So with Sister Circle, we can't get all men to agree to respect, but as women, we collaboratively in the rooms, we can protect each other, not stay quiet and be like, yeah, I might not like her. I might not like how Liddell does things. Okay. I might not agree with her politics and how she does, but I can't agree with a person that talks and bashes her for what she looks like, because there's other Black women that look like her. There's nothing wrong with being tall. There's nothing wrong with being big. The characteristics that we're saying is that she's a man. Do you know how
she talked about my damn feet?
You talk about your feet.
Well, I didn't want her to talk about my feet. I know my feet ugly.
But that's a woman thing. But I'm just saying we have to get off of us talking about us in public, because we already have other people from the outside saying they don't have to say it. We're doing it to each other. We're doing it to each other. And that's what I'm saying. So we have to stop, even though we don't like the person that they're talking about. We have to be able as women. Ain't no one telling nobody what to do. I don't care what you call somebody. I'm just saying, for me, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I am tired of the stereotypes. And the fact that I heard you say that someone called you a trick and you're tricking, I know that hurt. And that hurts me. And it comes to a point where it has to stop. So how can we meet that when we disagree with anybody, especially in politics? How do we stop this? Because
yes, it
becomes dangerous. It can become dangerous.
Me I'm tricking for no $1,000.
It could become dangerous. It could become dangerous.
Price was too low.
Look at beautiful Miss Elizabeth Taylor. When Paul cussed her out in real time, that hurt me to the core. That y'all were there in person.
Angie Mack.
But that hurt me to the core to hear that he can call a woman, especially in her age and her grace and her beauty, out her name. And it just flowed easily. And the image is, you got another woman who looks like her saying, she assaulted him. Yes, I was mad at Liddell, but I wasn't that mad to call her out her name for what she looked like. Call her for what she don't do. That's what we got to get to. Call people out for what they don't do. So when people are voting against these people, we're not voting on what we think about the person. We're voting on when they said no to us, when they said no to access to certain things. That's where the fight has to go to. Educate people when they're running, because it becomes, oh, they just want her gone because they don't like her. No. It has nothing to do because we don't like her. It has to do with her voting and how she's voted against the community. We have to get
that's where that line has got crossed, because we have talked about her. So I say we because I'm gonna put myself in there. I'm gonna insert myself. We have talked about her so much until she comes into those council meetings defensive, off rip, waiting for somebody to say something about her. So she already come in swole up and everything, but I mean,
you don't think that's
you gotta carry yourself like a woman, Anna. You gotta carry you gotta carry yourself like a woman too, if you want to be treated as such. She just stood up trying to fight 3 damn men.
You're right.
Ain't no average woman gonna do that.
I'm just saying that don't mean we have to go to the description and the image of her. That's all I'm saying. You go at her intelligence and how she deals with things. You talk about her character, not her image. That's where my debate is, because I'm telling you, the more and more that we talk about it, the more and more when we get mad, no, they didn't say that about us. They're calling us this, they're calling us that. And we're getting mad, but we're doing it in real time. It's like we're teaching them it's okay to call her a moose. But it's just like, if you hear, I'm not trying to be funny, you hear a white male call her a white moose, put a TikTok up, you'll be like, oh no, he's not talking about a black woman. You understand what I'm saying? That's where the conversation is kind of hard. How do we remove ourselves? It's not an easy thing. Oh God, it's not an easy thing. But when you dig deep into it, the same way she's called out her name, and then that thing flips around and I'm called out my name the same way, and I'm all up in uproar, then I want people to protect me. Y'all not gonna protect me. He calling me out my name, but y'all ain't protecting her when he calling her out her name. I'm not saying go and put a campaign and protect Liddell. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is that we don't need to entertain the bashing of her image. We have
Hell no, Jade.
Image.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Jay said, is this y'all's way of apologizing to Liddell? Hell to the no. Hell no.
It's a different way of exposing her ignorance. It's teaching us how to fight politically without bashing of an image of a black woman. This is what this conversation is about. Why do men feel it's okay to talk about our image, how we look? Yes, and some of us can be dead wrong, but you got to give people a chance to fix. And if they don't fix it, then you go at their vote and what they didn't do right.
Oh, James,
that's how you fight.
James said, he just saying he really think this is a shot at art because why haven't we've been talking about this? We was just talking though and went to.
I've been talking about this for the
my
last
OG and her and Art are friends. That's what I thought too. But you know,
I've been talking about this forever.
We always talk about this on here, James.
I always talk about this.
We talk
and
about
everybody
this,
be like, but Anna, like
we talk about this. We talk. That's why Mickey gone right now. Because he called this the male bashing show. We always talk about how women should be treated and stuff like that. We do talk about that. And then like a hit dog on holler, and if the shoe fits, wear. If he just happened to be caught up in most of the shit that happened this week. So yeah, some of it may seem like a shot at him because he done said most of the shit.
Now so, I'm going to say this.
And we friends, friends don't do some of the things that happen. Sometimes you can use that word a little too loosely, and friends doesn't give you the right to disrespect each other.
Yep. And I'm going to dig even deeper. We have to protect the women that Liddell has talked against, like Councilwoman Burns, Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter. We have to protect them. But the way we protect them is that we voice our opinions on the ignorance on what she's doing and exposing. We have to remove her out of office. And I'm glad they're doing a recall. I am so happy they're doing a recall.
Oh, now we about to tear your ass up.
What happened?
Tony said that's our love language. Well, you need a different way of showing love.
That ain't no love language.
Ain't no love language. And see, now we're going to get on you, Tony.
That's personality disorder.
Because it's disrespectful as a black woman, as a woman, period. Black, brown, white, blue, or green. Yes. You know, when you say $40, I'm going to give her $40.
I'm here. I'm going to check my door. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm about to check my door.
$40?
Amazon is coming.
That makes us feel cheap. And so why do you think, you know, what makes that okay? Is that your love language? Saying that you're going to give a woman $40? I'm just saying. Where my pop at, man? Oh, you was talking about what you and Frida was talking about? Okay, my bag, dog. We talking about tomorrow in the clubhouse.
This nonsense male bashing show. I hate this show.
Male bashing show.
This is conversation. It ain't just a circle no more because you're over the hour. back to 18. It's Candyland. I'm just playing. How you doing, Ana?
I just challenged the men in the chat. If you disrespected a woman recently, go back and apologize.
I did that today.
Re-examine yourself and go and apologize.
Who you disrespect?
No, I didn't. I just apologized until I might get in trouble. To any female I ever disrespected, I'm sorry. I apologize to my girl. I was just like, for what I've done, and I know I apologize, but for that reason right there, I did that. Thank you, Ana, though. But you're getting us in trouble. This is kind of a male bashing show, but I see where you're taking it, and I like the direction.
JoJo said the women on the school board need protection from slander, but she hasn't seen anyone standing up for them but myself from time to time. And you know what, JoJo? In Flint, what I've seen, it's okay for you to talk about some women if you don't like them. Seriously. And it shouldn't be like that. And you're right.
No name, Messy.
Mickey, wasn't you told about apologizing? Yeah, he was when he already told, don't apologize to me. Keep my name.
Listen, man, stop.
Okay.
I
done ran for the police once. I ain't running no more.
Well, my good brother Kyle, and I can't. Kyle, you coming back on next week? Kyle on next week on the bump. Damn that.
Kyle gonna be helping us host 810 Day. He gonna be out there with the microphone walking around.
But he gotta come on. He gotta be back on the bump. He gotta be back.
We gotta bring Kyle. We're gonna bring Kyle on the bump in the morning time.
Hell yeah.
Shit, Kyle, you coming on the AM next week, Kyle.
Kyle with us.
Kyle did a good show.
I like Kyle, man. He family to me, man. But I let me say that I got nothing but respect for all the women on 18. How about that?
Sherry laughing again. Sherry like, oh Lord, he gonna talk about it all weekend, ain't he, Sherry? I'm going on the bump.
He's gonna be in the clubhouse. We're gonna be talking about this in the clubhouse. It's gonna be part 2. Part 2 gonna be tomorrow in the morning, and then we're gonna have it in the clubhouse, and it's gonna fall into Monday.
KC said, Ana, what about the women who have disrespected a woman this week?
No, that's what I was saying. Well, the conversation was more about how can we work with men. But as far as women, that's a whole deep conversation. Why do we compete with each other? That's a whole conversation. Why do we compete with each other? Why can't we accept when someone's light is on them and it's their turn that we let the light be on them? We compete. We compete with each other.
Yes, ma'am.
We might say we don't, but generally we do. We'll look at someone, size them up, and have our biases. Because we've been raised to judge. Some of us have been raised to judge. A lot of us have it in us. How we look at a woman, how she dresses, we're judging from the top. I'm not saying that their judgment is wrong.
Listen, I'm about to take off my shirt right now. And
I'm up in here. You gonna hold it together? You gonna hold it together? I got to go home. What type of shit you on?
I was about to get us some views.
Beautiful.
I'm just lying. I was not about to take off my shirt, okay? Lord Jesus, before that gets clipped.
Oh, Lord. That's why I was saying, watch the whole show. Stop taking bits and pieces.
Right, watch the whole show.
And I'm going to say this because they kept bringing up Arthur Woodson's name. This ain't about Arthur Woodson. This is about men in general. And Arthur Woodson's not the only one to call Adele out her name. This ain't about Arthur Woodson tonight.
We've all done it.
I better leave my home brother, my good brother alone, Arthur Woodson. Don't say it's I'm telling you.
Or hurdle this water bottle across there again.
You can get
this ain't.
You ain't got
one.
Okay,
we're gonna stop saying names because we're not over here advertising. We over here talking about real issues. Why do men, and it's not gonna be solved today, continue to
she breaking up.
Freezing up, Ana.
Did I stop?
As soon as you came in the room.
You see that? Oh, yeah, no, we good. I ain't cut us off. No, it just, I don't know what happened. It just took us both off. But I can still hear you talk. But go ahead on and preach.
I forgot
it ain't cut us off.
No, we good. We about to close it out because Clubhouse gonna slap tomorrow.
What time you starting it, Ana?
We started at 7:30 because I used to open up at 7:15, but y'all know I be doing stuff, and I said no, 7:30 is good because Because Tony likes to be late, so that's why I do 7:30, so he cannot be late.
No, he be working. He be working.
yeah,
So when he get
yeah,
Yeah,
home,
that's
yeah,
Tony. I
he
thought
get
he'd
home.
be late, so I said 7:30, and he does good because he gets on, and 7:30 to 8 o'clock. And then I tell everybody, when you come in, I can't bring you right up because sometimes I'm in the middle of doing so. I'm telling you, every week I open up that room. I'm literally at events, at birthday parties, over
I
there
know you
helping
out there
people.
live. You
And
live.
I
Life
faithfully
is
open up the
life.
clubhouse, and I stay quiet for a reason, because the clubhouse is for everyone in the chat to talk to each other that we can't talk to each other, because on the bump, it's everyone in the chat, but at least in the clubhouse, you can hear each other's voices. We have made some good friendships on there. We have met some great people, come from different places. And of course, people take back what is said, and they take it however they want to take it and repeat it. Remember, whatever you take out of the circle comes back to you. So be careful what luggage you take with you, because it might come back to your other circle. So
Lindell Suggs said, "How do I get in the clubhouse?" Well, you have to download the app on your Android or either your iPhone. Download the Clubhouse app, create you a profile, find A10 News Media Group, and click on us as a friend. Now we are bringing everybody up. Now we're gonna give you a certain amount of time to come up. If you don't come up and you just sitting down there, you're gonna get thrown out the clubhouse because we don't
you
want.
putting that rule back in? Okay.
Was that you, Mickey, over there with your phone?
Yeah, by accident.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Delgin, hit me again. Unless that video, my bad, I cut you out because Delgin just said, check. I just checked my DM, Delgin. You talk about that video you just sent me? Or was that? Because I think that's all beautiful. Go. I'm sorry, y'all go.
And as soon as y'all get in, especially like Mickey, you and Deldrin, as soon as y'all get in and you see people coming in, bring them up, because that means that I'm doing something and I'm not. Because people be like, "Oh, it's not letting me up," and I'd be like, "Damn, I'd be catching slack." And y'all don't know I faithfully open that room up on time.
I got you, Anna. I'm gonna be on it. I'll be on it. I promise.
He'll be on it to 10 o'clock. Mickey fall asleep. Mickey goes to bed at 10 o'clock.
No, I'm talking about bringing the people up. That's why I put Clack. Let me tell you, shout out to Michael Clack. I'm not gonna advertise for him, but I'm gonna say shout out to him in the clubhouse, because he stays there and he literally helps as long as he can. Sometimes he get off that.
I closed the room down for the last 2 weeks.
No, but he closed it that day. I fell asleep. I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Who closed it?" And it was Clack.
What time is it? Clubhouse starts at 7:30 p.m. and it goes until midnight. Oh, we got a flyer. We got a show.
I'm back here. Dang it.
Mr. Jebediah. Jeb is calling black. Is coming back to town. They're having a recall and rock rally. Saturday, July 20th, 2024, 4000 Wisner Street, 10 a.m. meetup. It's time for new leadership. Recall now. We deserve better. Don't talk about it. Be about it. We're going to get out there. We're going to meet at 10 a.m. and we're going to walk them streets and we're going to get those recall signatures. Jeb said he's coming with a team. So get ready, because it's about to be a mean team.
I'm going to take that sign and post it in front of her house site. Let me stop.
Man. All right, thanks,
I'm going to go drive over there where she live at. Where she really live at, and I'm gonna put the sign out there.
No, you're not gonna see that. There your ass go again. There you go.
Y'all gonna get in trouble.
You know I'm joking.
Won't be there.
Right, wait. Casey said, "Wait at Cyrus Park." Look, Casey, you know Cyrus Park gonna be closed for.
You see what Ivy said, don't you?
Let's call the police on them. Ivy, look,
I ain't gonna be in that thing.
It's gonna be closed next week for remodeling. You know, she gonna spend some of that $75,000 next week. That damn park gonna be closed. They gonna have to meet in the parking lot back there at Beavers.
Oh, people want somebody. What they want, the flyer? Oh, y'all could post it and they could print it out.
Yes, I will. We're gonna post it as soon as we get off of here.
As we get off, it'll be posted.
Yep. So stay tuned.
Oh, another thing we need to do real quick. Another thing we need to do, y'all. A10 News Media Group has an email. We could actually start a listserv. So when we have flyers,
that people email.
The A10 News Media Group at whatever. It's on YouTube, literally, and it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
I ain't checking.
You can actually send out when people are paying for advertising or anything, you can send out and people can you can send out the flyers to people so they can print out. That's how you create that listserv. People more in and knowing what stuff is tuned in. They can actually go on their email, pull up YouTube, and pull up Facebook.
Okay.
We're gonna talk after.
Yep.
I got your number. I'm gonna call you, and we're gonna get stopped. Anna
I
family.
didn't say not to say. Oh,
no, because they clipped that shit. Anna's family.
Right, you got to listen. That's why I keep saying listen to the whole show.
This shit
We gonna call you, Anna. We gonna call you
because this shit'll be next thing they know. Me and Anna together.
No. I said this. When people are paying, this is another way people can conversate by paying to advertise their flyers and their campaigns.
Oh yes, it doesn't go up unless you pay.
Yes, ching ching.
Get them coins, collect them coins.
All right,
baby.
so say that Cash App. Say that Cash App.
Cash App, $810 News Media Group. If you're feeling really good on 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees, and you got some money and you want to give it to me, listen, $810 News Media Group. Hit that Cash App. We appreciate everything that y'all do for us. We love y'all. Stay tuned tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for Councilwoman Tanya Burns, because she coming with that fire. She coming with that fire tomorrow.
Good trouble. It's about politics.
Yeah. She coming tomorrow.
It's about politics.
She's coming.
No, don't. No.
She's coming.
No.
She's coming.
No.
She's coming.
No.
Cash commands.
No.
One.
No. We're not going to do. We're in healing process.
Yeah, we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal after tomorrow. After her show go off, then we're gonna heal.
No.
You ain't even supposed to be on here because Sister Circle.
No, but you starting shit.
I'm not starting shit. I said stay tuned for Councilwoman Burns tomorrow because she's coming with that fire.
No. She's talking about how the city is getting ran like a shit show.
She's coming with that fire.
Mickey.
I mean, she
I just want to end the show, Anna.
Yeah.
Okay, well, go ahead and end the show.
No, she got to do her signature.
Okay. Well, go ahead, Anna.
Love y'all. Have a great weekend. Remember, tomorrow, Tanya Council. Oh, I hate saying her first name.
She know this shit finna be
epic.
The clubhouse starting at 7:30. Sister Audrey on Sunday. And then we start the week back up. I don't know what's happening Monday other than the bump. Is that the only thing coming on Monday?
Yeah. I think we're gonna have another epic week on the bump.
Oh, I'm sorry. 8:00 tonight. Are we having Sister?
You know what? I'm not for sure. I gotta get with it.
Okay. So all I could talk about is tomorrow is Councilwoman Burns, Clubhouse, and Sister Audrey.
7:30. It's going down.
It's going down. Peace, y'all.
I'll be jumping off the plane. Bye, everybody.
Peace.